Hello, good afternoon. Here's Hans coming from the commune of Padre Hurtado in the park in Manzano, waiting for the Nicolas, who always does sports in the sector. Hi Nico, how are you?
How very well, thanks. How are you?
Let's sit down to answer the questions. How do you consider Chile's infrastructures for casual athletes, for example, machines in the square among others?
I think it's very useful since the simple act to moving is counted as exercise, and having a chill to help us is very nice in my opinion. And well, I think we could do this and try to do all of us for I don't know for do exercise.
What is the most difficult for people about doing some physical activity during the day?
I think it's beginning to do a sport because having so many distractions today, it's too difficult to take the initiative to start doing the sport and start moving. You know what I mean? Um, it's so hard to take this initiative, and with the information that we have in our houses, it's so
Okay.
hard.
And how long have you been doing this and which is the goal you set yourself to start?
Well, I've been doing this for like 2.5 months, and I hope to. I wanna be mamadísimo someday. You know what I mean? um, you know, like the ones in the movies, um, like the ones in the TV shows. I wanna be like one of those men someday, and I don't know. Yeah, I just try to do it for because I like this.
And have you noticed a change in your body or mood after doing the sports?
Well, the truth is, I feel more energizing, and after do all the sports, I feel I don't know stronger, perfect. To do more and more sport every time I need to do. And that's what I need to
Okay.
move.
Some which your athletes is your role model and way?
I'm athlete. Well, I don't think I have one of this, but I don't know. I really feel uh, so inspired by The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah, I don't know if he's like a model to flow, but I feel when I look at her, I mean him, I can feel I can I can someday be like him. You know what I mean? Um, Try to do my
Okay.
exercises.
Um, do you think the state should allocate more money to parks and public places to do physical activities?
Well, I think that the exercise machine are mostly in good conditions, but well, I think that money could be used for another things that are even more important that do sport. Like homeless people, like I don't know, people without food to eat today, and I think this is important. I mean, it's even more important do a sport. So I try to tell you that the money doesn't. Well, I mean, we doesn't need this money for us. We need this money for the all other people who really needs.
Speaking at the more macro level, do you think that somehow that the Chilean elite athletes are not too supported, except in the moment that they manage to win something? It's a fact
Yeah.
that in Chile there is high rate of obesity and the little physical activities in
Yeah.
the place publics.
Well, I think it's true that they are not as supported as they should, since according to study, the people tend to image what they see mostly, you know. So if we see more sedentary lifestyle, we usually imitate those section instead of looking for a healthy life. And I think it is really hard to see.
What is the most difficult to start in the sport?
I think the most difficult thing to start is to have that firm decision to start being more productive and leave your sedentary life aside, you know, since once you start, you will not want to stop because this feels so cool when you are running on where you doing any sport. I think is pretty cool to have all of this.
Um, do you think that in Chile only triumphs are valued and the not good development
I
athletes for
well,
children's?
I think so, but I have not seen recording towards the people who train, you know. But I only see when they win prizes or trophies, and that really influences now. But I don't think the Chilean people are trying to do sport just with this information that we have, you know. I think we should have more information about the training, about all of these types.
Do you think the cost of playing sports and very high, whereas in articles and
Um,
medicine
yeah,
checks?
sure. The truth is that, yeah, I'm not a person of money, you know, and buying my energy drinks and my protein foods are not luxuries that I can get very often. I think it has a problem that should be solved quickly, and it's so little, and I don't know. I mean, we should use this problem and making another stuff with all this money, you know, like I don't know, pay a gym or maybe do another stuff that we should help too. But buying some energy drinks that cost so much, I don't think it is a good help for us.
Okay, thank you to
No,
the
thanks to
interview.
you.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, bye.